As we complete Masechtas Makkos and prepare to make a siyum, we must chazer what we've learned to give it a kiyum. Vasisem loikasha zamam. You must always be assured the loikasha also that the Maisa has yet not occurred. At times we don't say kasha zamam, and instead Makkos he will face. Mi'idim anu beish ploini, that to Golus he should race. Imanu hi yisem, you could actually not have been there the same time and day that you were at Chicago's or here. Ein nasin ben grusha u ben chalutza, the first of a list of four. Ein goylin la'ari miklot, they mishalmin esat kaifur, to be sold as an eved. We would also not permit. Rabbi Kiva also added al pi atzmai, if to the crime he did admit. Mi'idim anu bishplani, that he owes a dated amount to a claimant. The difference in the time to pay back, the yedim make payment. Al manash lo tishmateni shvius, or without I know I sold the schayra. We covered the sugya of masna mashakasuv b'toyra. Can he be loika u'mishalem, 2 times in trouble? Mi'idim anu shochayiv Makkos, do you receive arboim or double? K'dei v'shasai atam achayvoi, he is only chayiv for one action, l'maisa. No Makkos is applied on a lav she'ein by maisa. Rabbi Akiva holds that zimum is considered a knas, a fine. We are meshalshlin b'mamayin, and the payments will combine. However, Makkos won't total. Instead, each will get a full 39 for each aid a set. Zimum is a lav she'ein by maisa, but it does not need a hasra. Loisana baracha eit shaker for aid zaymimim and asra. No zimum if it's about the victim. It must be done correctly. Eina edim nasin zaymimin achi zimum esa edim directly. If two edim set iman ho yisem, even opposing 100 pair, do we believe the two, or say that is just not fair? The woman who kept bringing edim that testified, do we hold like Rabbi Yochanan or a Shlokish who said that they lied? Eina edim neragim achi gomar, once the din has concluded. But nefesh tachas nefesh means achi yaroig, the tzedukim disputed. Nimtza echad mehem karoiv oipasul, their edis is restricted. Eina zoymimim neragin, unless both are convicted. Al pishnayim edim oishleisha, edis of 3 or even 2. Shloisha mezimin esashnayim, even 100 from a few. Toichteg dibur will combine one edis with another. Hayu shnayim roin oisemechloin zeh, if maksasan are able to see each other. Ein soisim es dinoi, if afterwards to another bezdin he will run. Bezdin understood all languages, not to hear mipi haturgaman. The Sanhedrin, one heges ba'aretz and b'chutz la'aretz, to judge all people fairly. Echad b'shvua or echad l'shivim, they were hoirig just barely. Elohein hagoylin, if he was chopping a tree like a cedar. Was he drawing a pail so long as it was derech yirida, not a soino or at a keren zavis? And of course, we must mention no golus if a kusi or a behema was his intention. In befesa beloy eva hadafoy beloy stia oy hishlich includes a yurida sheitzarich aliyah. We exclude where it went litzad zeh, but litzad acher was his intent. Not if it traveled arba, but lizroik shtayim was what he meant. Not a mamsias atzmoi, and an oimer mutter is a shtus. Koyach koichoi is lafke koichoi, and only if done b'rshus. Yotza av hamaka espenoi, and a shliach bezdin or a rav. Ha'av goyla ayidei b'noi, v'haben goyla ayidei ha'av. And the Miklat had signs. It was a dover, yidua, 3 be'aver hayardin by Moshe, and 3 in Canaan by Yeshua, for him not to be killed. Moister lehem shnei talmidei chachamim, to convince the goyal adam al tanig by minhig shofchei damim. A kohen gadol who had shemen hamishcha, with which he was anointed, meruba begadim, added 4 garments. After he was appointed, Meshuach Mechama was who led him in a battle into war, and Avar Memshichasoi is a Kohen Gadol no more. Mises Kohen Gadol Machzir Neser Etzayach, finally home he will come. Hahoyreg Kohen Gadol, the Kohen Gadol Shahorag, Eina Yoitze Misham, Afilu Lidvar Mitzvah, Vafili Yisrael Tzrichin Loi, Harav Shekalo, Megalim Yeshiva Soy Imai. The Tchum is koiled, but careful about your chances. Elon Shahibut Shuhubitchum, but Bechutz are his branches. Is the mitzvah on the Goyal Adam, or for anyone it is meant? Are we malin schar leviim? Does the Retzayach pay rent? The Elohein Haloikin, first a list of arayas, cases of tumah, and eating chaylev, ekazayis, and almana, and grusha, Makkos for each isser that was done, but for a grusha v'chalutza, he is chayiv only one. The list in our Mishnah has only chayve krisis. This follows Rabbi Kiva, who excludes chayve mises. If they're malchus with misa, a machlekes of Rabbi Shmuel and Rabbi Kiva must have a maisa and not nitik la'aseh, dumyet delav dechasima. For each of the Yisurim we learned in the Gemara, where did we find it mentioned? It's einish and asara. Even if one is chayiv koris, malchus may be given. Koris is b'dinei shemayim and may be forgiven. Achos ishtoi b'chayeha, Eishes achiv la'achar moisai, the machlekes harudarshin, koris ba'achoisai, kodesh and truma, both have tuma that are also. There is bias migdash, tumas maga, and of course tumas basar. By oinis and moitzi shemra, is it kimoi v'le kimoi that we say? By shiluach hakan and gezel, it is only after you mavatul the asay. Sufik Hasra depends if you hold Shmo Hasra by a Shvua or by Noiser or by Sufik Aviv Ehaka. Ein ha'onshim, ein mazirin, min hadin, not by a stretch. Lav haba michlala say, won't get you any patch. How many lavin on a nemola or sheretz hamayim, malchus v'kochim kalim, and ma'aser sheni, outside of Yerushalayim. When can one no longer perform a redemption? Meiser bizman hazeh, is there today an exception? Is the hanocha ma'keves by bikurim, or is the kriya even greater? Is kedusha rishona kitchel shaita, or even for later? One who cuts payas and makes bald spots, or for a mace he makes scratches. Hamafatem es Hashem or ketoires, if the ingredients matches. Nazir shoyse yayin kolayoim, only one set of malchus and he's done. Aymerloy al tishta, he is chayiv for each one. Arborim chosar achas, malchus haruis lishtalisht. Duhu, an evaluation that he won't die, or chalish. Niskalkel, he is potter. Vinikla achicha leinecha. Kol chayve krisa shelaku. Hare hu ka'achicha. B'chol koichoi, he would hit with his calfskin whip as he struck down real hard with a one-hand grip. No second evaluation if they originally mistook him, bent over an amid while reading the psukim. Taryag mitzvahs in the Torah, 613 is a sach. Mitzvahs loisasei ashasah, and asays aramach. David and others told us where to focus, but the one Chavakuk would ultimately give. Bo Chavakuk v'amidam alachas, Sadik be'emunasoi, he shall live. When Rabbi Akiva reached Har HaTzofim, the Tanoim were crying, V'hayu Rabbi Akiva mitzachek, because of what it was implying. We have reached this promised low, but also we won't be deserted. Amar lo Akiva, we have now been comforted. Hadron Allah Mesechtes Makkos, v'Hadron Allah Loi nisnashi minach Mesechtes Makkos, v'loi sisnashi minon. Oisa shalom bim raimav, hu yasa shalom aleinu, with the geula shleima b'karov bim heira v'yameinu.